Dear class of 2020, come have a seat. Let's talk. My name is Willa. I'm a co-founder of ISA New York. I'm hoping today that my story will help to inspire you. It'll help to ground you. This is a trying time, and it's asking all of us to take a look at our dreams, our plans, our goals, and reassess. For some of us, it's completely stopping where we wanted to go. And while I don't know exactly where you may be, I know what it's like to feel stopped like that. I was a student at FIT, and when I registered, I was so excited. I knew exactly what I wanted to do, knew where I wanted to go, and very soon into my time there, I realized what fashion really was. Underneath that facade of beauty and allure and grandeur was something really dirty. People being exploited, the planet. I was disgusted. I didn't want to continue to be a cog in the wheel. It wasn't inspiring to me. I sat on it for a little while, about a year and a half, of really some of the darkest times of my life, feeling really depressed and doubtful. I lost my confidence. I didn't know where I was going. It was hard for me to even look in the mirror. And I started talking to other students. There was really nothing else I could do. I was going to explode, to be honest with you. And I realized I wasn't alone. And once I realized that, I started taking action with them. And it started to grow into something. And in 2016, that really bloomed. It bloomed into ISA New York. We launched our first Do and Brew event. It's a massive clothing swap. But it's not just that. It's a fun mending DIY revamp party. We've got drinks, we've got food, we've got music and dancing, and everybody leaves feeling like they don't have to be another participant in the fast fashion industry, that they can really change how fashion is working with their hands. From 2016 to 2019, we certainly saw our share of struggles. Julia and I both were working full-time and part-time jobs. We were funding ISA both with our own money and with our time, and we started to see the fruits of our labor paying off. Donate NYC, which is a city organization, approached us to be part of their debut Reef Fashion Week, which is like an anti-fashion week event. It's a whole week of really fun alternative fashion programming, ways to show people how to curb their waste, how to not sacrifice their style or their values. So it was totally in line with what we did. We're part of their debut. And again in 2020, we got to be a part of Refashion Week. They had subway ads, which we do not have the resources to fund on our own, and it made such a difference when it comes to recruiting volunteers, to having people at the event. We had nearly 60 volunteers and nearly 300 people show up to our last Do and Brew. We have also received pro bono legal support to transition to a 501c3 organization and grant funding so that we can start to take Do and Brew and make it into smaller events for community organizations, schools, and corporations. Now, our journey is not done. We still face our fair share of challenges. We're an organization that requires people get together and learn hands-on from one another. We specifically focused on in-person interaction as opposed to online participation and online learning, because that's what really spoke to us. And when we looked at our values, it's what made the most sense. And now we live in a world where we're not sure when we will be able to get back together, and when we do, what the impact will be. Will we want to be as close as we were before? Will we want to share as much? We work in reuse. Will people want to take other people's clothes as readily? These are all issues that we have to face and that we're looking to solve. And we don't have all the answers yet, but stay tuned. And I wish you all the luck in finding the answers to your challenges and your struggles. If there's anything that I can do to help support you, please don't hesitate to reach out. My email is info@isanewyork.com. Wishing you all the best in your journey. Thank you.